Hey Facebook, hey Instagram. All right, Daily Health Habits Challenge number 25. This one, the topic is go to bed and how to create a peaceful sleeping environment. So I'm definitely no early to bed kind of deal. I definitely tend to stay up way too late. And I'm definitely going to take my own word and go to bed pretty soon here. So I was just doing a little bit of basic research on the benefits of going to bed early, and it's basically like huge benefits for your body, your mood, your relationships. We all know the difference of going to bed super late and, getting woken up early or having to work or something. Like, we're just not as onto anything. Like, little things trigger us. I know for sure that I am not the best mom I could be when I don't go to bed, and especially when the kids wake up at like 6 a.m. and I've been up and I was up till 1. Like, it's just overall, I feel like this past month has been super busy and I've been like pushing off bedtime kind of thing and end up working, and doing stuff until like 1 a.m. some nights, and then in the morning getting woken up super early, and I feel like I'm like drained. I don't feel like I have energy to do some things. Like, I'm like, oh, I want to do this like cardio thing. I want to go to the, do this regime or whatever, but I'm like, man, I just don't have energy. So I'm definitely going to take my own word and go to bed earlier and really make it my like goal is to like get into bed before 11 kind of thing, so that it's awesome. But anyway, let's talk a little bit about creating a peaceful sleepy environment. So we talked about like phone stuff, like, trying to create that like ambience. What I do personally is I turn on the diffuser as soon as, like, for the kids, it's like around 6 p.m. when they're generally in the bath. They're in the bath like around 6:30 or 6:45 or 7. So they're in the bath, I turn the diffuser on, and that just like sets the tone, so we can actually like choose what we want to feel when we diffuse, which is awesome. If you're watching live, say hi. Let us know what your favorite sleepy time diffuser blends are. So I have tons, and I tend to stick to like, I live in a house where there's 2 stories, and when you have 2 small kids, running downstairs isn't always an option. Running downstairs to go get oils for the diffuser isn't always an option. So I tend to use what I have up here. Generally, it's like, something. It's going to be different for everyone. I'm going to say that. So not everyone is super duper into lavender. So in that case, I love bergamot and cedarwood is such a nice diffuser blend for sleeping and for nighttime. In my opinion, like, everyone's body is different and everybody responds to oils differently. So you really have to kind of play around with the oils for sure. I love lavender and cedarwood as well, and serenity is also amazing. It's like this really nice blend with like cedarwood, lavender, vetiver, a few other awesome oils in there. But this is all things like that, all oils that we could put in the diffuser just to create that awesome ambience. And then when we're inhaling that that aroma through our olfactory nerve and into our limbic brain, that's like the place where we hold our emotions, our mood, and it's sometimes called our lizard brain, which is like things like, hunger, sleep cycles, you name it, things like that. So Alicia said this winter it's been serenity and holiday peace. Oh, you're still in the holiday train, hey? But when we're sick, I diffuse On Guard, cedar, and orange. Awesome. I found like I overdid it on the holiday scents. I don't even diffuse like cinnamons anymore, like cassia. I'm like, no, like, Christmas is over. Next, I'm on to the citrus. So Megan said serenity and vetiver and sometimes cedarwood. Yeah, it's so good. So serenity has vetiver in it, but some of us like to amp it up, especially if you have a busy mind. Vetiver is like anxiousness, nervousness, overthinking. If you're somebody that like goes to bed and like plans out your whole week laying there, I'm totally that person. I like literally bring my clipboard and pen to bed with me because I know as soon as I lay down, I'm just gonna have all these ideas. That's like when I get all my downloads. It's really strange. It's awesome. But yeah, vetiver is what I turn to for sure, and in the diffuser, but also I take a drop in my hands and just inhale it, because again, that's the fastest way to experience essential oils, by breathing it in. And then I apply it like topically, bottoms of feet, and like pulse points is where you're going to apply any essential oils. And what else do we do to make a sleepy environment? I love, like, for the kids, I do baths. Obviously, I bath my kids. But I would do like serenity in the bath as well, just to kind of like create a sleepy environment, and that's gonna allow us to get ready and prepared for sleep. So it's pretty basic, this day's health challenge for sure, but it's often overlooked. Like we don't take sleep as seriously as we should. So anyone else want to share their sleepy blends, their favorite sleepy diffuser blends? Another one that I love is, what was the one I have in now? It's like bergamot, cedarwood, and something else. I can't remember what I put in there, but I'm a big fan of bergamot. And hey, Rachel. Yeah, I can't remember what the other one I put in there is, but there is like, the sky's the limit when diffusing, seriously. But it's the best way to clean the air, boost the immune system, but also to create this awesome restful space, because you walk into a space and it smells so calming and so soothing. It's like the best thing ever. But okay, guys, I am going to jump off and leave your comments. Leave us some sleepy blends, because I'm always looking for new blends as well, even if you're watching on the replay. I'm going to go do a couple more things and then get myself to bed on time before Sequoia wakes up, so that I can be a good person tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. when my kids wake up. They're on this weird kick where they have to go to the bathroom at 5:30 a.m. Drives them crazy, but maybe a bit too much information, but this is real life. Okay, you guys, have a good night, and we will see you tomorrow for number 26. I am, just so you know, over on my business page doing a green cleaning week this week. So that's super fun. If you are wondering how to, clean your house without toxins, make your own cleaners, but also to cut back on costs, and costs money-wise, but also like environmental costs as well. So tomorrow we are talking about greening up the home. So we'll talk a little bit about diffusing and the benefits of that, and we're making an all-purpose cleaner. And then throughout the week, we're going to be greening up a different part of our home. But again, I have the schedule across the banner of my business page at Bergamot and Balance. Same as on Instagram. I'll be streaming on live on Instagram and on Facebook, and then uploading to YouTube. Okay. Good night, you guys. Have a good night.